Hello internets, Web-Linez here, and I just wanted to show you guys my two favorite 6-inch scale Spider-Man figures. I humbly think that these are some of the two best Spider-Man figures of all time. Number one, you got your classic Toy Biz Mcfarlane Spider-Man. This guy can do all sorts of crazy poses and looks great. The sculpt is superb. Really has that lengthy body type Spider-Man, which some people might not like, but you know, I do. And you have your figure complex. This is an import. The amazing Yamaguchi Marvel's Spider-Man. And this guy is super posable. And I mean really posable. Look at that. You can move his neck all the way down. And then his head also moves. If you ask me, that's some crazy articulation right there. Let's move him back in vanilla pose. Just a little. Okay, as you guys can see, the Yamaguchi Spider-Man can pretty much hug himself. And that pose reminds me of the fight in Spider-Man 2 where Doc Ock knocks him off the wall and he grabs him up and he's like, "You're starting to get on my nerves. I have an act for that." "Not anymore, you don't." And then he just webs other tables and boom! And then he hits them from the other side. So yeah, with those flipping hands, he's pretty cool. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, he comes with a magnet. Yeah, a magnet. So you can just stick that in his back, his little peg hole, and you can hang him on your refrigerator. I also forgot to mention that the packaging is very nice. Let me just show you guys. Slide the camera over here. And yeah, these are all the poses you can pretty much do. Yeah. I gotta say, I really like the metallic finish that we got. Well, it's not quite metallic, but it's a nice blue gloss. It looks more metallic on camera, but I gotta say I like this stylized look for Spider-Man. Got some like little anime look to it. And he comes with, yes, on the box it shows interchangeable eyes, and they look like this. So yeah, I'll show you guys what those look like in a little while. But yeah, and he comes with spare pegs in case you're a kid and you just break it, I guess. And an adapter for your stand so you can make it a little bit higher. And a clamp in case you don't want to use the peg. So you could actually take him off, use this clip, and use the stand for this Spider-Man over here. The amazing Spider-Man comes with interchangeable hands. Got him posed with the flip hands, and comes with different webbings, all sorts of webbings. You get a loop webbing, so you can hang them from a pole. Two big ol' yanking webbings, so you can wank the bad guys or criminals, or hey, even Doc Ock. And then two web shooting thwip weapons, which look like this. Pretty nice sculpting, if I must say so. And when you pose it, you just peg these into the little holes in his hands. I don't know, I'll show you guys off camera. I can just peg it in there. Oh, there we go. So it pegs in at an angle, so be careful. If you're a 7-year-old, you might probably break it by now. Daddy, can you have my toys back? Daddy, can you have my toys back? Go to your room! Get the hell out of my house! You're not my kid! So here's a crazy pose with that accessory. He comes with two web yanking ones, and they look like that when you have them. Or you can use them as web swinging. So I have him flipping the other side and pulling the other side. This is what I was talking about. That leg goes above his head. No other Spider-Man figure from the 6-inch scale can do this. Not even the Toy Biz Mcfarlane Spider-Man. Notice how the Mcfarlane Spider-Man, his legs cannot move above his head. And the Revoltech Spider-Man can, due to his ab crunch and crazy leg articulation. That's how the Revoltech Spider-Man is able to do those Mcfarlane poses. But the Toy Biz Mcfarlane Spider-Man, ironically, can't do the Mcfarlane poses super accurately. But with all that said, the Toy Biz Mcfarlane Spider-Man is still a damn good figure. There's a reason it costs that much. Those toe joints in there are very good and very strong. He's able to balance it very easily. I'm going to show you guys a couple of wall crawling poses that the Mcfarlane Spider-Man can do. He can do that pose. He can do this pose. And unlike Hasbro's Pizza Spider-Man, this Spider-Man can do a full split and kick two bad guys in the face. Mcfarlane Spider-Man also has posable fingers, so he can do the flipping pose or the flipping people off pose. Revoltech Spider-Man makes up for a lack of posable fingers with interchangeable hands. You got your fists, your web gripping hands, which are used for this loop to hang them from the pole. I'll show you what this looks like at the end of the video. Nice wall crawling hands, they're all sprawled out. And flipping hands you use to peg in those webs I showed earlier. It's amazing what this thing can do. The amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Spider-Man can do whatever a spider can. The real question of the day is, which figure can do the most posing? I think it's time for a pose off.